Hello, people, students. Welcome to our Science 4 class. And again, this is Miss Claire. We are now on chapter 4 and we will talk about the different habitats. Are you familiar with this lesson before? Okay, come on, let's start. For this chapter or unit, you will learn two lessons. We have Lesson A, Animals and their Habitats, and Lesson B, Surviving Habitats. Okay, for our learning objectives for these chapters or for lesson A, you will learn that different animals are found in different habitats, and you will also learn that animals are suited to their habitats. Okay, let's start with our chapter trigger. Can you see the picture here? Okay, animals and their habitats. So what is actually a habitat, children? Look at this picture. What habitat is shown here? And what are some of the plants and animals that live in this habitat? Okay, if you know the answer, you can share that during our class. Okay, as what I asked you earlier, children, what is a habitat? A habitat is actually a place, a specific place in which an animal lives. It provides the animal with food, water, and shelter. These are examples of habitat, children. We have the deserts, we have mountains, we have grasslands, we have forests or the polar regions. Now, for our thinking cap, look at this boy. He is wondering which animals live in habitats around him. Can you answer this problem? If you are this boy, what are the animals live in habitats near you? Okay, share your answers during our class. For our main concept, habitats on Earth are on land and in water. On land, we have the mountains, as I have discussed earlier. We have deserts, we have rainforests, and woodlands. In water, we have oceans, rivers, lakes, wetlands, and ponds. So the animals, children, they live in a habitat because they are suited or they are fitted to that habitat. For example, I will discuss later. We have here the polar regions. So polar regions are places on Earth that are very cold. They have extreme coldness. The animals that live there are the snowy owl, the harp seal, penguin, polar bear, and also Arctic fox. So these animals, children, can live in polar regions because their body structure, their body covering are suited to cold weather, extreme cold weather. Another type or kinds of habitat is this one, the desert. We know that this is very hot. The desert rat, camel, desert fox, rattlesnake, and tarantula, they are all living because they live in desert because they are suited to the heat. Because this area in a desert, there is only a very little rainfall. So deserts are hot and have dry soil. So these animals here that you can see, they are suited or fitted to live there because they can survive in a desert area with only little amount of water or rainfall. Another type or kind of habitat, children, is the tropical rainforest. Tropical rainforests are usually warm, very humid, and wet. Animals there are suited to live among the trees and plants. So if there are trees and plants, so lots of animals can survive in this type of habitat. We have the tiger, we have the orangutans, we have the leaf insect, we have the toucan, and also the tree frog. So these animals are suited to live in a tropical rainforest. Another type of habitat here is the grassland. Take a look. Grasslands are wide open areas where mostly grass and flowers grow. Animals here are suited to live in the large open spaces. Can you name some animals that live in grassland? Yes, we have hyena, we have zebra, we have termite, we have ostrich, and also elephants and many other animals that can live in grassland. So these animals, children, are suited and they are fitted to live in a grassland. Another type of habitat that we have here is, okay, this one, marine life, the ocean. Ocean have water that contains a lot of salt. So this is salty. So not all animals or marine animals that can live in a salty water. Most animals there are suited to breathe underwater. Okay, remember, they are suited to breathe underwater. Other animals can hold their breath under water for a long time. We have some animals that are mammals. They are not a fish, so they have to breathe, use their lungs. So, but they can stay longer in the water, so they can survive in an ocean. We have, these are the animals, example of animals that live in ocean. We have octopus, we have turtle, we have sea cucumber, we have dolphin and shark. We know in the chapter before, we know that dolphin, children, is not a fish. It is a mammal, but it can survive in an ocean because it can stay longer underwater. So these type of animals are suited to live in the ocean. Okay, take a look here. Please do some research, children. After you watch this video, please do some research about mountain and river. Do you know river? Are you familiar with this? This is a flowing water that comes from the mountain and it will end to a sea water or the sea or ocean. So please do some research. What is its habitat look like? What animals live in its habitat? So what are the animals that live in mountain and river? What are the animals that suited to live in this type of habitat? And how are some animals on the mountains different from animals in the river? How are they different? Okay? Please try to find the answer for these 4 questions. Next, we have here our TikTok. Do you know this picture? Before, these are what we call a wildlife cameras. So scientists use wildlife cameras to take pictures or videos of animals in their habitats. The cameras are hidden in trees and rocks so animals are not frightened away. So it's hard for us people to take the videos of some animals because some animals are wild. We cannot control them. So the scientists will use these wildlife cameras. They will just hide them on the trees, rocks, so the animals will not be frightened away. The pictures and videos are used to observe and collect information which helps to protect these animals. They also provide scientists with the views of the rarely seen animals. So there are some animals, children, that it's hard for us to find the real picture. So because of wildlife cameras, the scientists can have the view of this type of animals. Okay, now for our critical thinking, take a look here. What type of habitat does each of these animals live in? And what are the features those animals have? That's why they can survive or live in their own habitat. We have the zebra, we have the frog, and the polar bear, and also this is a penguin. So, what type of habitat each animal live? What is the name? And what are their features or characteristics that help them to live or survive in their own habitat? Okay, before, please get ready and reserve your answer during our class. Okay, before, that's all about lesson A of chapter 2, different habitat. So for this video, you will learn only lesson A, animals and their habitats. I will give you another video for lesson B for the surviving habitats. Thank you for watching this video before, and I hope that you learn a lot. I will teach you more about this lesson during our class. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you'll enjoy watching this video. Always remember to stay safe and healthy. God bless everyone, and enjoy your day.